Good evening. Welcome to the Turtle Journal. Happy Wednesday evening, everybody. Thanks for joining for craft night. We're going to do a journaling layout this evening, and I'm going to do something I don't normally do with a journaling layout. And I've got a technique I want to try with you guys here live that I haven't tried yet or tested it myself. So fingers crossed it works. I'm sure it will be fine. But I always like to do things for the first time when I'm on live with you guys. It makes it more exciting and like living a bit dangerously. So nice for you guys to be here tonight. I know many of you will see this on a replay probably late Wednesday evening or on Thursday at your lunch break or Thursday night. So leave me a comment, let me know you stopped by. And I may or may not reply. I'm just having no end of struggles with this platform and comments. So I apologize. I used to comment to and reply to everybody's comments on social media without fail for years on end. And then, you know, my account got, who knows, some bug or something weird. So I just don't reply to many comments anymore, which is a bit sad that I'm a bit worried my account will, you know, fall apart. Anyway, apart from that, nice to see you guys. I'm going to put links in the comments here for the usual things. So you can follow all the Turtle Journal brand creators and their social accounts too by checking out the page here in the comments to the website that will show you all the brand creators. Plus, if you want to get an email before I go live, then also there's another page you can sign up for with your email address, which I'll put the link in the comments as well. And then you can get an email from me before I go live each time. So it's just a handy thing to have. And also big news, if you're on my email list, you may or may not have seen yet, but I started my end of financial year sale today. So I sent out an email earlier this morning. So there is, you'll be able to see that on the website. There's a little banner at the top. You can go to everything that's part of the sale. Plus, if you scroll down on the regular menu, you'll see 3 big end of financial year sale menu, you know, items in the navigation that will take you straight to the different things on sale for end of financial year sale. So it's started early because I'm sure you guys probably have noticed too, everywhere you look now, things are on sale for end of financial year, even though it's really early June. So I'm joining and gone early as well. Okay, we're going to do a journaling layout tonight, and I'm using some rhinestones. So after last week's live, was it last week or the week before? No, it was last week. Everybody was loving the rhinestone tape that I had, which was on clearance at the time. It is now sold out, so it's all gone. But I jumped onto Uniquely Creative like the next day, and they only had 2 colors of that rhinestone tape, but they do have lots of other colors of other sticky rhinestones. So I thought I would show you how to use them tonight, or how I'm going to use them. Might give you guys some ideas. Lisa, good evening. Nice to see you. Happy Wednesday, Lisa. Always love to see you. Leave a comment if you're watching. Let me know you're here, because then I'll draw a little winner at the end of this set of, these are little die cut wooden flower shapes, and you can build different flowers designs out of them. I used to sell these, and then I discontinued them, and I found this packet when I was rearranging and putting away some stock. So I thought this would be it would slide inside an envelope easy, so I'll give that away tonight as a little freebie. So leave a comment, let me know you're here, and then I'll draw a winner. So I really wanted to use, these are the 4 colors I got delivered a few days ago. So I'm going to use a couple of them, or at least one of them tonight. 2 of them are pearls and not rhinestones, but they honestly look to me as sparkly as rhinestones. So I don't know you will notice a heap of difference either, but this is gold pearls and light blue pearls. But these ones here are pink rhinestones and silver rhinestones. But when you put them side by side, I didn't realize that when I was buying them either. I thought they were all rhinestones. They all look as sparkly to me as each other. So I don't know that if you bought pearls and thought, oh, no, I wanted rhinestones, I think you'll still find them just as pretty and sparkly. So there's 4 different colors, because Uniquely Creative has many more colors of these than the sticky like rhinestone tape. So I haven't got the tape anymore, but I've got these. Elizabeth, lovely to see you from Ningi, Queensland. Nicely dropping by. Tanya, nice to see you as always. So good to see you, Tanya. Thanks for being here. Okay, that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to do just one journaling layout. I'm just going to do this side and keep this side blank. I'm doing this in preparation for next week, because I've already got this week's layout here. And so I thought I'll get a head start, and then I'll already be organized for next week, and I'll have like Monday and everything already sorted. So I'm just going to decorate this side and keep this side blank for my bullet journal for next week. I also really want to use a new glue pen, which is from Uniquely Creative, that I also got in the same order as the new rhinestones and other cool things, because I think a glue pen may work with what I want to try tonight. So I saw a TikTok where you can, this is not a new technique by any means, of course. So if you're like, obviously, Rachel, this is nothing groundbreaking or new. Yeah, I know, but I saw a TikTok about how to do a tip-in in your journal. So, you know, your little, tip-in, extra page. And there's so many different ways you can do a tip-in. I like to do them with washi. But they're saying on the video that if you put, glue down and then you end up with a crease on the paper, it sort of is not, it's a bit chunky and messy. Whereas I saw a video on how it should be really seamless, that it actually just becomes a part of the journal. I was skeptical, I must say, because I hardly use any glue. But I'm going to do it tonight with you guys. Hi, Lee. Nice to see you. And let's see you guys chatting to each other in the comments is always fun. I'll catch up on your conversation shortly. So I'm going to do it two different ways, or with two different glues. I'm using a new glue pen, which I've never used before, and my glue that's for sticking plastic and metal and rhinestones, because I really want the fine nozzle. I think the fine nozzle is key to this technique. Anyway, I'm just going to try this and see if it turns out as well as it looked. And if it does, I'm going to start using far less glue, I think, than what I have been using when I do a tip-in, because I feel like I don't know, it feels like you need to use so much glue when you do a tip-in, but maybe I'm using too much. Okay, this is cool. All right, I wonder if you have to like prime it. Does it say? Strong permanent bond, great for adhering fine die cuts and small letters to your project. Yep, that makes sense. Let's see if I need to prime this tip or what. Like it looks like a ballpoint pen. I don't know if any of you guys have got this glue pen from Uniquely Creative. It looks like a ballpoint, like a gel pen. It's pretty cool. Oh, it works just like a gel pen. I don't know if you need to shake it. Nah, probably not. If there's a pen. Okay. All right. Yep. All right. That was easy. That's it's always so good when something goes easy. That was great. Okay, let's try it. So the video I saw, which I'm going to try now, which goes against all my natural instincts to use a lot of washi or a lot of glue or fold the paper, is we're going to try and get it to sit right in the crease. So I probably should have done this with the camera a bit closer because it might be tricky to see. And so they just ran glue along the middle. This seems so basic. I bet you this works a treat. I bet you I'm just skeptical about how well this is going to hold the paper, and I bet you it works fine. So lots of glue, but only in the crease, so it's not going to creep everywhere else. It's just going to catch the edge of this paper, and then you put the paper in right into the crease and hold it for a second in the crease. It's riveting TV, isn't it, this? On the video, she then closed the journal as well and left it for like 30 seconds for it to catch or to stick. I'm going to carefully put that down. Keep trying to put some pressure to keep that pushed into the crease. I guess closing the journal. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It probably helps sort of just grip the edge of it maybe. Let's see how that works. I feel like this needs to be left for ages. I just cannot believe that it's going to hold the edge of it and it will work. You guys are probably thinking, of course it will, Rachel. I do this all the time. It'd be perfectly fine. So far, so good. Let's leave it for just a minute to dry. And I'm going to do one on the next page with my liquid glue as well, which invariably will obviously have more glue pens. Yes, Lisa, they're on the website today, actually. They are, yep. I forget how much they are, like $5. Oh, no, I think I paid $5 wholesale. Not sure, but yes, they're on the website now under the newly released collection. Okay, let's use my glue as well next and see if I can be as frugal with the glue as I was with the glue pen. Whoops. So just run it along not on the paper, not on the tip in itself, only on the spine. So I can see this glue. So this is going to be easier. It might actually be the same amount of glue, to be fair, that I'm using. It's hard to tell because the other glue is clear. This is white. So I might actually be using the same amount of glue, but that's perfect. That's nice and thin. All right, so we'll put this one right into the spine. Count to 10. And I've already done some die cuts too. Like 10 minutes before I jumped on here, I got my die cut sheet out and did some, so I wasn't taking forever fussy cutting stuff with you guys. So I've already like jumped ahead and I've got a couple of things already sorted for what's going on this layout. All right, let's close the journal. Okay. And sort of grip that too. All right. I feel like we can go back to the first one now. Let's, what page was that? Let's have a little look. I'll keep that closed. That's the second one. Oh, this feels so precarious. All right. This is the first one. Moment of truth. Did this work? No, it didn't. I'm not doing it right. I think maybe I didn't use enough enough glue. I'm sure the technique is sound, but I maybe need a wetter glue. I think this is the finest glue thing I've ever seen. That is really fine glue. That is very cool. Maybe it's just not enough glue coming out. So that didn't work on that one. That's okay. Let's see if the other page worked. We'll let that dry. And let's just see. Let's not wait and see if it dries. Let's just see. So if the other one gripped as well, or if that's also come out. Well, it's gripped so far. I don't want to yank it yet till it dries. Yeah, that feels like it's gotten tackier. I feel like that's not going to come out. Okay, that worked. That one worked with this my liquid glue, and I think that's just because you could see the glue come out. So I don't think it's an issue with this glue pen. I think it's because obviously this glue pen's not really suited to this sort of project to do a tip in, and not enough glue comes out at a time. So this is a really fine glue tip. If you want a really fine glue tip, this one's the one you want. Catherine, so nice to see you this evening. Thanks for joining. So that did work. Okay, so the technique is sound. I love that then. So that's really gives you like just another page, and you haven't got a bump or a crease or anything. It's just like another page in journal. That is very cool. So that's something I wanted to try tonight. Now let's go back to what I was doing, which is, oh no, that journal clip. Oh, I don't even know where it's gone. Let's find another clip. Let's do a journal layout, and I'm just going to do this side. So I've cut out already from these die cut sheets, which are also from Uniquely Creative, which arrived a couple of days ago. These pretty flowers, because I thought I'd do that first, and I'm going to ink them. Lynn, lovely to see you, Lynn. So nice to see you. Let's ink them, which covers a multitude of sins. Plus, I want to use the Age Mahogany ink color, which is perfect. Hang on a minute. No, maybe I don't, because I had plans to do that on the background. No, I'm going to use black because I want to stick these flowers on an inked background. So let's actually go black on these die cuts to really make the edge stand out. See, I feel like it's sort of, yeah, it'll be obvious once I put it on the paper. So let's do that. We're doing black ink. What's everybody up to this evening? I'm heading out this evening, so out the door in about 20 minutes. Everybody else home for the night. Last Wednesday, you guys were everybody was out and about in the town doing exciting stuff. Okay, I love doing black ink. How good is black ink on the edges? I love it too, because you can start off so subtle that you really can't tell a whole lot till you go and put it on your paper. Like once you put it on your project, then suddenly you think, oh wow, okay, consider that's made a difference. Like you can see it really gives a definition to the edge. But ink is so good because then you can kind of just go heavier and heavier and heavier until you get the sort of effect you're looking for. Michelle, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Michelle. Oh, so good, Catherine. New colours, that's always fun. New colours are always good fun to play with. You need to have the whole lot. You can never have too many different colours. So now I could go darker, but I'm not going to go darker yet because I'm going to do the background. I'm actually just going to put some ink on the page here. I'm not going to put any pattern paper down. I'm going to put some ink straight on the background. That is my plan. So I've got those 2 die cuts, but I may also use, I think I'm also going to use some of these cute little wooden distress tags, which are also from Uniquely Created, which are also on the website. And I think they actually come, like when you can buy them with a die cut set. So you can use a die cut machine to get these apart, but I don't have a die cut machine. So I'm just going to cut them with my trimmer. Let's do one first. I don't know if I want to use more than one. Neaten up the edge. Heated throw, Tanya, so good. Yeah, it's getting cold where you are. Staying home, love it. So good, Lisa. Heated throw sounds lovely. Tie being delivered soon. Catherine, that sounds delightful. To do some work tonight, though. Oh, good trade-off getting dinner sorted and having dinner delivered. I love that trade-off. Have to work tonight, but we're having takeout or delivery. I'm shocking with tags. I need to not do this just with scissors. I have so hard to get the angle right, and I make it worse and worse every time. Oh well. I need to draw it with a pencil and then cut it, but it takes too long. Nice to see you, Brooke. So good to see you. Thanks for joining. It's nice to see you on live too, for a change. Dumplings. Man, you guys are reading great stuff tonight. Oh, tucked up in bed, Lynn. Great idea. Love that. I've got to put my electric blanket on before I go out tonight so my bed's warm when I get home. Dumplings and casserole. Oh, you guys are eating it up. Like, what a delicious dinner. We had chicken schnitzel sandwiches. That's pretty good. Like, especially because with the schnitzel's hot and it melts the butter and the mayo and stuff. I quite like that. But I suppose nothing really to rave right home about, I suppose, is the term. I'm going to black this one up as well. How can I show you the difference? I think you'll see the difference. Let me do half. That's what they do on these tutorials. Let's do half. So, okay. So half is inked. You can actually kind of see there is a slight white cast when you cut out a die cut without inking it, hey. And I feel like you just put some ink on the edge of it and just blackens it out. It just makes like a shadow effect, and it just like makes it really polished and professional. It makes it feel like this could have been a little die cut you bought just like that as a set. It even makes it look more like wood, I feel. So ink is, just always, there's so many things you can do with ink. What can't you do? What can't you do with ink, I think? All right, I'm going to do some ink on the background now. And I want to use Aged Mahogany because I feel like this color sort of matches these beautiful flowers from this die cut as well. So let's do that. With inking, I don't even know which my blending tool is for this one. There it is. Oh, it's a little blending tool. Okay. So I'm going to sort of have to trust the process when you do this. I feel like if you don't ink paper often, like almost naked, I feel like raw, you have to trust the process. So just start somewhere. And if I used a bigger blending brush, obviously then I would get a more subtle effect because the surface area is larger. More subtle as in edges, not subtle as in how much ink because it's a larger sponge, but less likely to see the circle outline of the sponge. And you just have to go with the process when you start inking. So, yeah, it looks like a mess right now. It looks like looks like I cut my finger and I've got, blood all over the page or something. But it will make sense. So you just start light-handed. So put some ink on your sponge and barely touch the paper and start moving already. And then keep pushing harder and harder then once the ink is transferred to the paper. And because this is it an oxide? It's an oxide. It does give you more time to blend before it dries completely. And ink, distress ink, you can still blend with. You just have to work a bit faster. It doesn't let you keep massaging it as long before it sort of dries. I'm going to do 2 parts like that. And then I'm just going to do a bit here. I don't want to do much on this side because I want to keep it mostly white, but I will just have a little bit like spill over. And then I'm going to do the edge as well a bit. So it looks like it's a little bit cohesive then, sort of joins the shoe together. This looks, it's like when you tidy up a space. I think this looks worse before it looks better, but it will start to make sense. So I'm going to go like a lot on this. And then let's do some darker as well. Why not? So I'll get out my small sponge again because I can be a bit more heavy-handed. And I'm going to do, do I want to do dots? Yes, why not? Let's do that. It's making me think of the Turtle Treasure subscription box from May for polka dots. Let's do dots. One more. All right, let's start there. And we will work with that. So this is just a background hodgepodge for the moment. Soft pastels. You, Lynn, is so good at that, Lynn. That'd be beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. That was so pretty. I don't have any textures or crayons or pastels or inks or not inks, paints and all sorts. I never really got into those, but they, I mean, nothing looks quite like it. The effect is absolutely stunning. Well, let me put you in the middle there. That's a bit better. All right, now I think I want to put the flower die cut straight on the top. See, now I feel like the black around those was the right thing to do. So not the right thing to do, but I feel like that was a good decision to put some black ink around those flower die cuts now that we've stuck them on that distressed background. But, you know, you could also do some the same color as well. Let's do that too. With distress inks, they layer well too. So I love that with distress inks, you get the definition of color. So if I'm putting these two colors together, it doesn't become a muddy brown. It actually, you can still define the colors, I think is really cool with ink. So adding the aged mahogany on top of the black soot doesn't turn it into brown. Like it literally is now aged mahogany and black. So what do we do before inks? It's working. I think it's working, Lynn. We're getting there. I feel like it's gonna come together. It always does, doesn't it? It always comes together. So very small amount on the edge, on top of, yeah, that's actually perfect. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's stick these down. Boom, let's stick this one down first. Yeah, I love that. Okay. What do I need? A regular glue stick, so I need. Regular old glue stick. Oh, before I stick this down, I wanted to use, I saved this bit of ribbon. It's been sitting on my kitchen bench since Mother's Day. My beautiful son got me some really nice enameled cookware for Mother's Day, for like Baccarat cookware. And I've just had this ribbon sitting on my kitchen bench. I thought, there's no way I'm throwing that ribbon out. It's so pretty. I'm going to put a tiny bit across the bottom. How funky is that? Love it. It's so cute. So I've saved that bit of ribbon. So I'm going to use a bit of that. And I'll use my glue to stick that down because it's fabric. And then I'm just going to fold it over the back and stick it. Oh, I should staple it. Yes, I should. Where's my stapler? Oh, where's my stapler? Oh, here it is. I haven't stapled something in ages. I love to staple things. Let's do that. So I'll cut this here. Well, I'm not even going to give it a chance to dry. I'm so impatient. Oh, I love a stapler. Oh my goodness. I haven't used my stapler in ages. And just catch the die cut and the ribbon with that staple. So otherwise, otherwise the ribbon might pull through the staple. But if you catch the cardboard and the ribbon, how cute is that? That looks so good. Okay, let's do that on the other side too. Perfect. like a bit of a color difference. Hey, it's because it's so different, this color, than what's going on. Like the ribbon is such a, what's the word? Contrast? Is that the word I'm looking for? Such an obvious contrast. That's gonna, like, it's a special bit of memory keeping. It's some special ephemera that it's not there because it's not there because it matches, not there because it blends in, not there because it's the same theme. It's there because it has a nice memory for me and I want to keep it. So I love that it's a little bit quirky and doesn't quite match what else is going on with the colors. There. Pride of Place, we'll put it right at the top. And then I'm going to put our first flower over the top. And I'm just going to stick it down. I don't think I'm going to do anything else with it. I did get out the black gingham ribbon bows washi as well. Ooh, that's quite nice. Oh, I like that. Let's put that underneath first. We used this did we use it last week or was it the week before? Yeah, isn't that good? Michelle, so true. I agree. I think, was it last week we grabbed this out? It was last week, wasn't it? Wish Andy was here. I could tell her I'm filling up the white. Oh, but that's not quite true, is it? I haven't quite filled up the white. There's still a bit of white left. Look at that random bit of washi through the middle, but I really like it. I really quite like. I think that's it's gonna help it come together. And then let's put this flower over the top and try not to cover that bow, maybe a little bit. So a little bit cover the bow. I'm going to use a lot of glue because this cardboard is nice and thick, which is great for die cuts. But it's going to need a bit of glue to hold it down. I should really do this on some scrap, shouldn't I? I want to actually use this page, and I'm mucking it all up with ink. There we go. Lots of glue. I don't even know what to call this. This hasn't got a real sort of no theme that's sort of obviously standing out with this layout at all. It's just some fun things and a cool technique. Okay, there we go. So that's part. We need to fill up the bottom now because it's sort of that the ink patch at the bottom is looking a bit lonely. Needs something there. So I've got this other little die cut, and then we're going to use some bling. I've got this cute little ephemera envelope. So one of my wholesalers sent me this with some cute little free sample stickers of some new stickers that were coming. But it's just a bit too big, I feel. And I don't know that I want to save that tape for this layout. I do want to keep it, though. It's not going anywhere. I can go back in my little ephemera pile. I don't think it quite works with this, but I do think this cool Baccarat ribbon has been something a bit funky. Oh, I have to do that. How good is that? 100%. We're going to do that for sure. Adding it right through the center. That wasn't a plan, but that's perfect. Let's do that. I will have to be patient, let this dry, won't I? Just going to sit here carefully and dry. If I put something on it when I'm out, it'll be okay. That's great. I love that. Yeah, good. Hey, Michelle. So good, Tanya. How good is that when something just comes together? You think, oh, I can do this. I know what I'm doing. This is working out well. All right. I haven't got anything to... What can I put on there that's going to put my staple there for a bit? It's not very heavy. I'll have to re-glue it. That's okay. We'll re-glue it if it lifts up. I didn't put much glue on it. But that at least gives us the effect. I can't even put my clip on it because I've lost my clip. It's gone somewhere under my bench here. Yeah, cute. I love it. It's just starting to have a little French provincial theme to this layout, isn't it? It's coming together like that. Okay, now let's put our little die cut on here and then put some bling on. What we all waiting for. Where's my other look? There it is. Okay. This one has got to go. Oh, I don't know if I want to put it off on its own. Oh, no, maybe I do. What else can I use? Let's add something else behind it. I think it just needs something else behind it. This cute little postage stamp die cut bits. Let's just put one of those behind it. The pink one as well. So it's, oh, I didn't even cut that on the right line. Yeah, let's do that and put the pink one behind it. I wanted to put the pink one behind it so it's only subtle. With a little kangaroo on it. It's very cute. I think that's a quokka. Is that a quokka? They're adorable. Oh, yeah, true, Lynn. I know, and I do too. There's a lady I watch. Oh, my goodness. Her name, I don't know why. I watch her all the time. I have it on in the background when I'm doing things at my desk. She's a Stampin' Up! Creator, demonstrator. I know there's lots of them out there, and I'm trying to think of her name. Lynn something. Lynn. I think her name is Lynn. I think her name is Lynn. And it's true. It is fun just watching people create, isn't it? And hearing like how their mind works with the process. Okay. Let's put this behind. Yeah. It just elevates it out just a little bit. But let's put it over this side so you can sort of see the little kangaroo and Joey, and then put our flower on. And then the pièce de résistance, which I'm confident will bring this whole schmozzle together. Some rhinestones. I hate working on an uneven surface. So frustrating. I know you can get, what's the word, covers or masks behind it to give you like a solid surface to work on. That's probably would be a good idea too. It's good, Michelle, isn't it? It really gives, and it makes you think about, oh, I could try that. Oh, I like that. Or I'm not sure why you do that. Makes it, and it's fun to talk about what you do as you think about it. All right, this is the basic. How it needs more ink, I feel. What does it need? Should we do some bling and then maybe see what it needs? I might be overthinking it. I'm going to put this sentiment. That's too long. I need my big trimmer. I'm going to put a sentiment in the spine as well. Maybe. I think. Let's try it. Yeah. Let's have a look. Running out of space. Let's maybe put this sentiment something in the middle too. But it will need ink. And I'm going to do aged mahogany on this one. Just to cover up that. It's too white, that edge. How far does this ink go? How good is it when you put ink on a sponge? What is it about a sponge that doesn't just sort of dry straight away? You can pick up a sponge, 10 minutes later, and you don't even need to add more ink to it. It's just still got the ink sitting on there. It's quite magical. Yeah, that's cute. Let's do that. Let's add this to the spine as well alongside that ribbon. But I'm going to face it the other way. Yeah, let's face it the other way. So the writing is facing the layout rather than facing the blank page, which won't be blank next week, but is at the moment blank. And then rhinestones will do it. I'm confident then we are good to add some rhinestones. Ooh. Yeah, okay, I quite like that. Let's trim the bit of this ribbon off. It's not going to be perfectly neat, but hopefully then I won't catch it and accidentally pull it up. All right, this is the loosely finished layout, and now we'll add some bling to it. This is very different to what I normally do. I hope this has been a bit interesting and something a bit definitely out of the box for me, this sort of layout. All right. Well, pink, obviously pink. No, lavender. My mistake. They look pink. They're called lavender. If you're looking on the website, they're called lavender. Thank you, Claire. I think it's coming together. I feel like once these rhinestones go on, it will be a masterpiece. Not really, but I will be confident. I'm not going to add rhinestones to the middle of the flowers because then you cover up all the little cute little stamens in the flowers. I'm going to add them other places on these die cuts, I think, and then add a lot of them. I think that's the key. It's working, Michelle. I think it's working. It's gonna look adorable. Next week I have to bring the camera down closer. Hey, I have to try and work out a way to set it up so that it's much closer to what I'm doing. And maybe on this side, because I'm left-handed, I'm always covering up what's going on. Maybe I will put, no, I don't want to put one in the middle. Putting it near the middle, but not in the middle of the flowers. Outside the box is always good, isn't it? Makes you try something a little bit different. All right. It's definitely, that's absolutely added. I need some more though. It definitely needs more. Let's do some silver. Silver, yeah, silver. Or blue. No, let's go silver. Now I'm not really confident enough with these tiny ones with just my nails. I should get some tweezers out. No, let's just stick with the bigger ones. Stick with the bigger ones for this one. I'm going to put some on the ribbon. And near the bow. And this bow. I'm not going to lie, this is the most fun part of these sorts of projects. And it's just adding some last minute cute little finishing off sparkly goodness bits. I'll do 3 in a row up here. No, 2 in a row. Let's just do 2. There. Okay. I think we're done, ladies. Let me take that clip off. I think this is finished. This is so not my usual style. I like it. I'm just not sure I've brought it all together. I think I have. I think I need to sit with it for a bit. Maybe that's what I need to do. I do love it when I look at it. I love all the rhinestones on those flowers, and I like the blended background. I love the ribbon too. It's just so different. I just never start off with a blended background. I think that's probably what's throwing me. But look at the sparkliness to it. That's perfect, hey? That's totally finished it off. Yeah, it would look so drab without them, Lynn, wouldn't it? Yeah, the sparkles totally bring it all together. Thank you, Michelle. I think I do too. Thank you, Tanya. I think I do. I think it's come together. I just need to look at it a bit more. And now I'll do my planning on this side for next week. So I'll be looking at it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on this side here. So I'll be able to really soak it all in. And I'll love that I'll see this ribbon all week too, to remind me of the beautiful gift my son got me. So I love that about it too. Contrast is a good word, Catherine. So true. Yeah, the stamp background it is different. It was different for me. It's using mixed media and things is probably, you guys are probably much more adept at it. Carolyn, better late than never, Carolyn. So nice to see you. It is a good contrast. I love that, Catherine. You're right. That's such a good way of putting it. That ribbon really is a contrast. That's definitely something I wouldn't normally do. I stick in such a color family. I'm not brave with color, but because that's a bit of a memory keeping thing, I love that works well, and it actually makes me feel really good to look at it too. And I think it's worked. I think the contrast has actually worked. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thanks for being here this evening. It's so nice to see you, Carolyn. I have to go back and watch the replay and listen to me ramble on for half an hour. Oh, I have to draw a winner. Good timing, Carolyn. Lucky you got here. Okay, let's draw a winner of the cute little die cut flower shapes. Okay, let me scroll through the comments here and pick one. Lynn gets these. Lynn Pickering. Freebies, coming your way. I'll pop them in the mail for you in an envelope with a stamp with your name on it. Congratulations, Lynn. Always nice to have something for free. How fun is that? So good. I'm getting better at remembering that too. I think I've only forgotten twice now. So I'm getting the hang of remembering to do that. Congratulations, Lynn. So cool. Hey, Claire. Always fun. Lucky. Always fun to get something free. I am liking this the more I'm looking at it. Yeah, I actually really do. It's just not like if you look at my layout this week, I stick in the color family so much. This is just so different to what I normally do. And I'm going to close it. I want to give that ribbon a chance to dry properly. And there's not too much glue on it, so I think it will be fine. It's not going to be glue seeping through it. So I think actually close will be better for it to dry. That's not even going to fit. I have to find my journal clip I dropped on the floor. Thanks for hanging out this evening, ladies. So nice to see you. Don't forget the comments. The links are in the comments so you can sign up so you can get an email from me if you want to know when I'm going to go live. Also, go check out the Turtle Journal brand creators. And my end of financial year sale started this afternoon. So grab yourself a bargain while you can before the sale ends and before something starts to sell out. Have a lovely evening, everybody. See you next time.